hello, and welcome back. So, in the last episode, we were given a heck of a lot of territory by the Caliph, I think, when he ran over his vassal limit. So this time, what we're going to do is basically capitalize on that and start trying to take more territory. So we're going to see if we can take the Kingdom of Yemen, and potentially we also take Mercuria, or Nobatia at this point, to get us the Kingdom of Nubia. And once we have that, we're on a pretty solid path taking Egypt too. Now, we have a small issue coming up, I think, in that we are not Jewish right now. And we're not going to be Jewish for a little while, because there's two things I want to do. A, I want to make sure the dynasty doesn't die out anytime soon. We came pretty close to that a second ago. And B, I only want to switch to Jewish once I've reinstituted religious revocation of titles. Because then what I can do is take Hijaz and switch them all to Jews. Take basically every province that we have, every duchy we have, everyone that's reporting to us, and turn them Jewish. If we can do that, then we have a really, really good chance of turning all of this Jewish, and of getting our goal, which is Israel over there, or the Kingdom of Jerusalem it'll be. So first things first, we have a really nice army now. We have any claims? We have no claims. Do we have any war goals that I'd actually like? What have we got from him? Muda. Okay, I don't really care about Syria right now. But it's a whole duchy. The Duchy of Palmyra is here, interestingly. Anyway, okay, so where is our Chancellor currently? He's in Hadramaut. Okay, so we're going to start first by trying to take Yemen. That's our goal. Ah, and I forgot we have this, what is this? Orthodox revolt in Italy. No, I don't really care about keeping the Italian provinces here. I think it's a little bit too much. Ancient rusty weapon. I'll give him 60 gold for an ancient rusty weapon. What does the ancient rusty weapon do for us? A little bit of prestige. Okay, so it's not particularly useful. We're still a pretty weak ruler, by the way. So why don't we, because we got all the money, search for a smith, and let's get ourselves a weapon. If it bankrupts us, it's okay. We're making so much money right now. I'm not really worried about that running out. Who can we imprison? Yeah. Don't really care. What's this, by the way? We should be building a castle here. Anywhere else? Just there. Yeah, let's build a castle there. We can afford it. Yeah, we'll go for a scimitar. How much is it going to cost? 500. No problem. Okay, our realm peace is still enforced. We can't do anything for another 22 months. You stole my sword, man. Good thing I've already locked you up. I can take his titles as well. No, I can't, he's dead. So what happened there? His son's taken over. His son has my scimitar. His son would be a decent marshal, apparently. But not as decent ones we got. Better steward, there we go, that's good. And we are still trying to get tech up in Massawa, so that we can at least have legalism up to 3 or 4 and maybe get primogeniture once we switch to the Judaism. Yes, and I wanted to switch my heir, give him a Jewish guardian, because that might be the only way were able to get back to Judaism. So I think let's go for one with decent stats and learning, because we still do want to focus on getting a magnum opus at some point. There we go. Wale van Basal. Is there anything I want to give away as well? I would be tempted to give away these two provinces here to get the domain limit sort of working, but I'm a bit nervous because we don't have the Emirate of Berbera. That belongs to this jackass up here, Macron. So there's always a chance that if we give that away, the Caliph could retract and transfer the vassalage to him. Which at this point we could defend against, but you know, it's just an extra war. We can imprison him. He's trying to kill someone. He's big, man. Anyway, let's just chill. Let's just chill. Realm peace is coming up soon. Who would become Sultan Shiraha? Is she better than her? On everything except martial, she is martial and intrigue, so we will say no. We will keep that as it is. Okay, Realm Peace, how you doing? Still got a very big faction to increase council power. It's only going to get worse if we were to switch to Judaism now, and if we did that too, we'd lose half of the territories, or more than that. We'd lose almost all of our territory at succession because we have so many sons. But it's good. It means the dynasty will have a chance of lasting beyond the next 2 generations. And we just inherited more. Oh no, we just built more. Okay, so let's give him this barony. Now we're still less than 50% over. This gives us a pretty decent chance to revoke titles, but I think it's going to be almost all of our vassals fighting us. So it's good that we got some money. Okay, who are we at war with? Oh, I mean, okay, so it's not as bad as I expected it to be. It's all of these northern territories, well, except Armenia. And that's a nasty army over there. So, do we have any alliances? We don't, do we? Yeah, let's give him our half-sister. Let's form alliance. Thank you very much. Good. And now you are going to join our war. And in the meantime, we have not raised armies yet, so let's do what we can. So you guys all hang there. You can chill out for a bit. We'll get you back in a second. Who else have we got? You guys are going to do nothing. You guys are going to do nothing. You guys, 700, it's nice, but it's going to take so long to get there. Who's that? Okay, so what have we actually got total down here? We have 3,206, which is going to be enough for these guys, but not the 6,000 up here. So you guys all chill out there. You guys head back here. You guys all group up over there. And then just to be safe, we're still making money. Let's get them. Okay, so everyone come here. Why? Ah, you scumbag. There you go. Now it's called to arms. We can't. Because he's already refused. Oh, cool. Okay. Then... What? What? The Kingdom of England... Am I looking at dynasty mode? I'm not looking at dynasty mode. The Kingdom of England is now the King of Loeger. It's the Welsh have conquered England. I've not seen that one before. I don't know if they conquered or inherited, but okay, interesting. Sweden is looking normal and big. The Corsicans, man, how did they... they're doing well. They're doing really well. Surprising. And the Umayyads have just, dominated Europe. Anyway, so we have no help coming for our war. It's not worth trying to become allies with any of these dukes nearby because they're just gonna, we'll end up conquering them later anyway, and I don't want to do that right now. I'll have that delayed. So let's just do this. We'll win. I think the chances of winning are still relatively low. Who's this? Caliph wants support. I don't know what he's going to do, but we can use a favor against him. There we go. But that also means potentially... Oh wait, I forgot to ERD you. I could force him to let me, or to let a Jew become the guardian of the heir, which would definitely result, or almost definitely result, in the heir to the empire becoming Jewish, which on his death, because Jewish is always Gavelkind, unless you change it, would result in essentially the breakup of the realm, although it would still be under the empire. Or what it would do is just result in so many revolts against him because he's a foreign religion that the empire breaks down as well. So that's that. What we can also do, which I've just remembered, something I normally would try and do, is get at least 5,000 grace with the dynasty. I'll send him a concubine, why not? A cousin, yeah, take her. Once we get 5,000, we can actually request an invasion. And what we would then do is we would request an invasion on the Empire of Arabia, which would destroy the empire title and make sure there's no one else reporting to him. So we could then mop up all these dukes much more easily with just conquest, casus belli, instead of the slow fabrication we've got going on right now. And that would make it a lot quicker for us to get to what we want to do. Okay, so we are getting pretty solid now. We don't actually have to beat every army, we just need to beat the ones locally and then take a bit of territory. There's not much for them to take up here from us, and it's all territory that isn't sort of core territory of Abyssinia itself. So I think we just have to mop up what we have down south here. Take the territories. Now the son, he gets to do faith as well. And we're going to change the guardian also to another Jew. Yeah, she's not bad. Fine. Most important thing for me right now is just to make sure that Judaism doesn't disappear. Oh, hello, that's not nice. So let's go up here. Who's this? Okay, that's a lot of plots. I don't have time to manage them all right now. Yep. Let's hire the next one. Okay, this is going to be very expensive. And we haven't got a lot of time then to quickly go and wipe out this larger army right by us. So let's try to do that as quickly as possible. Okay, you've already got plenty of sons. Any of them geniuses? Like, this game is bizarre. Those hereditary traits do not pass on. Do I want to kill my first wife? No, I don't. She's got no. So she tried to kill one of these two. I mean, I don't mind. Just don't do it again. Her stats are good, so I want to keep her sort of buffing my stats. There we go. I thought we might lose that actually. No, we don't want Muslims in here. There we go, now you're going to join. You better do. What's the point of an alliance if you're just going to sit on your ass and do nothing? Us. Oh, well, I still want to be as allied, or scare off most people from attacking us. And gold is dwindling. But we are wiping out most of this army. And I think we're actually at the point now where we could drop at least half of the mercenaries. But I'll do that once I've taken some territory, just so that the war score just stops ticking in their favour. So they've taken some territory that we don't care about. What do they take? Yeah, that and that, not really an issue. But, you know, army-wise, they've got a lot more men than us, and we are running out of... No, cash seems to be going up. Despite having 2 mercenary armies, cash is doing okay. Good, that's zeroed. Let's quickly take Antalo. What happened? Oh, you died. There you go. So that's that. Okay, quickly take this. Good. Now let's have an alliance. Good. Let's call to arms. He needs education. Another son. Faith. And Jewish. Try that one this time. What is wrong with these Spanish emirs and caliphs? They just do not want to do their job. But this is also very good because he's rebelled, which means that we can finally take that trade post. And once we have 2 trade posts, potentially 3 if we are able to take Yemen and then claim Muscat. Okay, so this is getting dangerous because look at the size of the army they have right here. Similar to ours, but a little on the larger side. So, I mean, we are technically winning the war right now. But that is worth nothing if we can't go and do anything to this larger army. Oh, so you want us to join your war, but you won't join ours. How much prestige did you lose? Probably nothing. Whatever, okay. So now, what do we need to do? We need to either go take Alodia quickly, or we can come start working on Mecca. I'm not worried about Alodia, so let's go here. Our enemy has died, the war has ended. Well, it looks like it's still going on. Must be in the other war that we just joined. Oh, I'm just hoping we can take enough territory before these mercs disband from lack of funds. Because we've just weakened our army significantly by assaulting these, but we've got to be quick. Okay, 30%. Yep, no one could take away that. No, I'm not going to bother anymore, it's just a waste of time. Okay, 32%. They've got 11,000 men. No, it's more like 12,000. No, it's not. It's more like 14,000. 15,000. Okay. I mean, all the more reason to be super quick. That's going to take a while. There we go. Judaism is not dead. Yeah, no defensive bonus for him. Let's quickly take him out. The army of who? The army of Yaya, and we are at war with Yaya. Okay, I want to keep punching this army until hopefully we imprison him, which isn't happening. Well, now we have the plague. Oh, and now it's consumption. Our doctor has no idea what he's doing. No idea. Everyone's becoming Jewish. It's still Yaya, right? Now, okay, so we had bubonic plague, then it was consumption, and we were fine, we were still ruling. No one was getting in the way. The second we get flu, we get a regency. And now he's going to chop our balls off. Yep, no, we're dead, we're dying, we're going to die. There we go. Saw that coming. Okay. Sultan Kifli the Young, not as young as Sultan Hakim, the Jew who's probably going to lose all of his territory. Anyway, we are lower on cash than we'd like to be, although we are doing well in our war. It seems like either we can't see them because of fog of war. No, there it is. There's an 8,000 strong army right there, and we've only got 6,000 here. So I'm still hoping to keep fighting Yaya and then potentially imprisoning him. How old are we? We're 11. Okay, we're 11. So it's not going to be too long for the regency comes. But this is a horrible run. 3 kings in a row have died early. And we're not getting towards where I want to be with the Hermetic Society and the Magnum Opuses to give us a much better chance of actually doing this. But we're fine. If we lose this war, worst case scenario, we increase council power. Ooh, what can I do to beat these guys? Can I afford any more? There are no more mercs at all. So 1,000 men there, 1,000 men there. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to run back into our own territory. We're going to drop all of our personal domain troops. Let's just take them on the way. No, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. Okay, now you are going to be a learned man, and you will be the first one to write a magnum opus. If you survive long enough. Oh, 9,000, 9,000, okay. So, okay, here we've got a slightly better chance of victory. I was gonna... Oh, when I do that, where do they come from? Okay, good. There's some right there. And there's these... These would help, but they're so far away. Anyway, let's just chuck them on here. Let's see if they can besiege anything successfully. Here. Yeah, you guys just go start taking that territory. Why not? Okay, so... Interesting. Yep, and you're going to head back up there as well, so have a little army up there. I'm really hoping this defensive bonus is enough. Yes! Boom, and now we are going to try and zero him. If we do that, then we've definitely won the war. But we are, as ever, low on cash, because these mercenaries are expensive. He is going to Lacomelza. Let's go to Lacomelza. And... Now, who should I get married to? We want some geniuses. How old were the geniuses that my dad was married to? She's not my mum. She's 27. She's a little old. But we can get her just for her stats boost. We are going to marry our dad's wife, who gave him like 6 sons. We're going to do it. Not creepy at all. There's nothing creepy about it, right? She tried to assassinate us, I believe, at one point. But that's okay, because now she's our wife. Or will be in like 5 years. That's lucky. I normally get dull when I have willful. There we go, and this war is almost done. We are going to be revoking titles soon, like it's nobody's business. We have won the war. There we go. Scumbag. Good. Now we are slightly over our vassal limit. So we can't revoke titles now, really, because of this. Yeah, it's fine. He's doing it. Because of this Regency Council, but apparently they're letting us do it. I really want Socotra, so I don't care if they hate me for it. We're going to take Xyla as well. And then what we're going to do is we're going to give away all of Berbera, and then because we don't have the Duchy of Berbera, we're going to actually give the guy the Duchy of Socotra, which is a titular duchy, so it can be applied to anything. We're going to take away from him the emirate. Oh, we can't, because the council would not approve. Do we have anyone that loves us? No. Okay, so we've got 4 years to wait, really. But we've just cleaned up Berbera a little bit. So now let's give someone... Let's give our brother something. He's about as old as us. And either way we want... And he's Jewish, so that's fine. We're going to grant him... We can't because it's Gavlikint. Record that. Axel or Masao we can give him. Okay, so we're just going to have to stick it out now with this. Yeah, it's not so bad. Where's the other army? Okay, and this is still happening. Anyway. Abyssinia is still enormous. And we are back in Regency Council mode, as always. This won't last forever. But I think we are coming up to end of time for this video. So, what do we manage to do this time around? Well, we managed to defeat the revolt that was trying to increase council power, and as a result we can start revoking some claims or some titles soon. We can actually possibly get our dynasty in charge of Mecca and Medina as Jews, which will help us to weaken the Islamic faith. We are going... next time what we're going to do is we're going to focus on trying to get Mercuria, since we already have half the territory we want. We wanted to go for Yemen this time. It's not really happening. This fabrication hasn't seemed to work. And we keep dying too early. So we'll go for Yemen, and we'll go for Mercuria. And I don't know if I'm even going to switch to back to Islam when we are done. But, we'll address that next episode. So, as always, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you're liking it. Give us something in the comments if you have any opinions, things we should do. Cool. See you next time. Bye.